a Philips branded portable vacuum for around 1,000 pesos. Is it possible? Well, I was sitting in bed looking through Lazada, and then on the homepage came up a flash sale. And at first I thought it's going to be one of those products where it says 1,000 pesos, but once you open it, that's going to be for the air filter, and then the vacuum itself will be 10,000 or something like that. It's a very annoying problem. But no, sure enough, it was around 1,000 pesos for this portable vacuum. And I thought, well, maybe it's one of those scam sellers. But I checked, and no, it said Philips. And then I looked and it said Lasmo. And you might be saying, wait, that doesn't say Lasmo. And you're right, that's where I went wrong. What it actually says is Las Top Seller. I was so used to seeing Las and then something beside it that says more that I just assumed it was a Lasmo, but actually it's a Las Top Seller. Although by the time I realized that, it was too late because I'd already placed the order. Now it did arrive, and you can see that the box does say Philips, although the item itself, strangely, doesn't have any branding on it, which is a little bit unusual because if this was a legitimate Philips product, you'd expect it to have their brand. I actually have a portable vacuum from another brand. It's very good. I don't need this. I just thought, oh, it's Philips, so it's 1,000 pesos, special sale. I'll just give it a go. Maybe it would make an interesting video for other people. Now, does it actually function as a vacuum? Well, yes, technically it can suck some stuff up, although really it's not that strong. Now it does come with a whole bunch of accessories. Honestly, they're not that good, and the quality of the materials used, yeah, set your expectations very low. As for the charger, they give you a 5 volt to 9 volt adapter. Again, I don't think that this is something you'd see in a genuine Philips product. And in fact, if we take a look at the instruction booklet, it doesn't say Philips. What it actually says is that it's manufactured by a company in China, with a name that's definitely not Philips. Now, based on the instruction manual, the fact that this doesn't have any branding on it or any safety information, I think it's pretty obvious to say that this is probably not a genuine Philips product. But I even contacted Philips and I asked them, and they said, we do not have a vacuum like that. We do not have a vacuum with that model number. And they essentially said that the store is fake. And honestly, that concerns me more than anything else, because according to the shopping platform, that account is 2 years old and allegedly has sold tens of thousands of items. Now, considering some of the reviews appear to reuse the same images with different names, I would question whether those are legitimate sales in the first place, or whether it's just made to make the account look legitimate. But it's really bad for the brand, for Philips. Look what happened to Romos in the Philippines. A lot of people will tell you, don't buy Romos, it's a bad brand, don't buy their power banks. Why? Because the local market got flooded with fake Romos power banks. Vendors on the streets, shops, physical stores, online sellers, there are so many fake Romos power banks that their brand has been absolutely destroyed in the Philippines. Yes, they still have some sales through their flagship store, but I bet you anything they're losing a lot of sales because of that bad reputation that was caused by fake products. So what happens to Philips, right? What if someone buys this and they say, oh, it's junk, I won't buy Philips anymore? Okay, you just lost a customer. What if they say to their friends, oh, I bought a Philips vacuum, but it was rubbish, you shouldn't buy them? There you go, you just lost some more customers, right? And it's not just Philips. I've even seen this advertised as a Samsung vacuum, and again, allegedly it's sold tens of thousands. Now obviously I understand the returns process, so I can probably get my money back for this, but I think a lot of people don't understand, and that's why you see reviews where people are complaining and saying, I want my money back, give me my money back. They won't get it like that. You have to go through the correct process to get a refund. And I feel bad for them, honestly, because how many people are wasting their money, right? They see that the shop is called Philips. They see pictures that say it's an official store. They see the last top seller, 2 years with 95% positive feedback, tens of thousands of sales. And they think they're getting a special deal. And actually, they're just losing their money. I just don't understand how someone can do that, in some cases with multiple accounts, pretending to be various different brands. And, well, you might say complain to DTI. Okay, who's the seller? Philips, right? There's no sales invoice, there's no receipt, you don't know who the seller is. It's a little bit worrying, and I feel bad for Philips, I feel bad for Samsung, I feel bad for other brands that can be negatively impacted by this, by these products that come out of China. There's nothing wrong with products made in China, but so yeah, just be careful if you see this product being sold, whether it's under Philips or Samsung or another brand. First of all, it's not a particularly good vacuum. Even for 1,000 pesos, it's really not that good. And secondly, both Philips and Samsung said that's not our product. So that's already a big red flag. I hope that we can see some kind of improvement with these online sales platforms. I love Lazada. I love Shopee. They are so convenient, and there are so many legitimate sellers on there. It's like one of the best things, being able to so easily order different things you want. It just concerns me that people can set up stores under someone else's brand name, sell products which allegedly are not from that brand, even though the box says it is. And then how many people are losing their money to this? And truth be told, I think a lot of these accounts are not being run by Filipinos. I can't prove that. There's no proof that I can give you, but there are certain things that lead me towards that conclusion. And I'm sure that many of you may have looked into this before and have some idea about what I'm talking about. It's disappointing. I really hope that we can see an improvement. Just be careful when you're shopping online.